milestone in a great season, approaching 1,200 yards.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis, we are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dragons of Honolulu taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from Hawaii, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year of the NFL now.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looking for Cade Otton that time, and that'll bring up second down. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Flush to his right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Hines now on the return. He stiff arms him. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. First carry down for A.J. Dillon. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Back to Dillon on first down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now Dillon on the inside gill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A.J. Dillon. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's third down. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. But you look at this defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Now, there he goes left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. First and 10, it's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Richardson. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. And this returnable for Hines. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Second and 10. Allen off the play fake. And open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. On play action, Allen. And he's complete downfield to Knox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Lions. Will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Dillon is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox from 4 yards out. And the Dragons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Let's go now.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw complete to Otten. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Well, Richardson, meanwhile, going to get this ball to Taylor. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Being chased out left. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Gay's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So from an offensive perspective, at least they will get on the board here in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, next time it's all about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throws the out route, and he's got it complete to Hines. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. You can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Allen going to change the look here. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dragons continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, Richardson. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And Gay knocks this one through. And 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot and to cash in the throw.
How about the 1-2 to the side? Kicks us out now on the big play. The field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kyler Murray, strong in the victory. as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. From there, we'll jet east to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at the Link. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Wan'Dale Robinson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Austin Eckler accounting for the lone scoring thus far as he's cashed in with a touchdown run. We saw the BC man, A.J. Dillon, put together a solid first half out of the backfield. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half, and to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession. Well, he's flying down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards.
Ready, go.
First and 10, Taylor now. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. This one taken in by Otten. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up second down.
Got it. Ready?
It's second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Pass out left, caught by Woods. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Richardson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And quickly, they get to the line. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll be taken down at the 18. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dillon up the middle, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Great 15-yard effort on the ground there on 3rd down to keep the drive going. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. On the handoff, Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
This is Dillon on the counter. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, Dillon. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll run here with Dillon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
They run once more with Dillon. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try and run. Dillon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Bass on for the extra point. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see.
And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
Gregory Rousseau. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Richardson looking to throw this. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
One last shot for Richardson. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Honolulu, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.